Then you see a pack of Hell's Angels going by, people are going to want to look. Next thing you know, cars. Because they're just staring at us and not paying attention to stop traffic.
If you wanted to break the law on an everyday norm, you should have joined a street gang. That's what they're known for. That's what they do. You're not allowed to steal cars on my block. We steal those cars.
I mean, it was so bad by us in Vegas. I was in the pool swimming, and the guys came back. Hey, Pee-wee, the cops are here. They want to talk to you. I said, well, go talk to them. Find out what they want. And they came back. They go, they want to talk to you.
Typically, if you leave the club, if you haven't been in for 10 years, you're automatically out back.
Got put out in 2006. Back in 2007, wound up going into Cannon. 2011. Came out of there. I had 4.5 years to walk off with zero support from that club.
Welcome to this episode of Chattin with Staxx. I'm your host, Bill Staxx, and today we got breaking news. Breaking news. Before we get started, make sure you hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chattin with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys taking the time to watch this show. Now, let's get to the breaking news. We all know that 9 people were charged with the shooting at the Wawa in Pennsylvania. So there's been new developments. As we know, this man ended up cooperating with authorities, taking a plea deal, time served, and got probation. It turns out 2 more people are up to bat, but this time, this one might shock you. Plot twist. These guys got their charges dropped altogether. Charges dropped on this guy and this guy. So now there's 6 more defendants left. There's this guy who is basically cooperating with authorities, and they dropped the charges on these 2 guys. Maybe they're less culpable for... Who knows? Who knows what is on the videos that they're watching? They have it all on video from like 100 different cameras. But we're going to talk about what's really going on here. So we started with 9. So the judge dismisses charges against 2 pagan bikers in Pennsylvania's Wawa shooting. I mean, it's pretty surprising. We didn't see this coming. Let me see here. I get this picture for you guys. So, Luke Higgins is one of them, and the other guy is Eric Dixon. Luke Higgins and Eric Dixon. So these are the 3 that are down so far. These 2 guys, the guys on the left, on the top and the bottom on the left, they had their charges fully dropped. This guy, Eric Dixon, and Lou Higgins. Is it Lou? No, Luke. Luke Higgins. So these 2 guys, the judge dismissed their charges. Criminal charges filed against 2 members of the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Club. You see how they're changing their tone with this fucking article? It's really weird how they say gang in one article and say club in another one. It's like, what are you doing? So what? They dropped the charges. Now you want to call them a club? Get the fuck out of here. So charges filed against 2 members of the Pagans Motorcycle Club accused of provoking a shootout that injured 6 people last fall have been dismissed. Officials said on Wednesday, Eric Dixon, 33, and Luke Higgins, 29, were charged in October with aggravated assault, conspiracy, and related crimes for the attack, which police say took place as the Pagans targeted a rival club outside Wawa in West Norrington. They were among 9 pagans implicated in the October 17th encounter with the unknown Bikers Outlaw Club. in which 2 bystanders were shot. A ruling handed down late Tuesday, Montgomery County Court. The judge, Rissa Furman, dismissed the charges against 2 without prejudice. Does that mean they could bring it back? With prejudice means they can bring it back, right? I'm not sure. I'll look into it. After their attorneys argued that there's no evidence and that they attacked, that there was no evidence that they attacked anyone during the encounter. The 2 men, according to the court filings, were just riding with a group when the gunfire erupted. Dixon fled the scene, leaving his motorcycle behind. Higgins drove away afterwards and was arrested in Norristown. Prosecutors declined to comment on the case nor say whether they would refile the charges. So that means they can refile the charges when it's without prejudice. Just like what happened up there in the Iron Range. So they can hold on to the charges and refile them anytime. Prosecutors declined to comment on the case and whether they would refile the charges. Dixon's attorney said Wednesday that he is pleased with the judge's decision. His client, he said, is simply at the wrong place at the wrong time. It was just a coincidence that the Pagans ran into the other club at the Wawa. He said, thought they were going to get some gas and drive out to Bethlehem Pike, drink some beers, and dance with some girls. He said that's what he signed up for. So it turned out to be something else. But I guess they're saying that this wasn't planned. But this guy is giving them, he admitted that it's a criminal organization and all this other stuff. He got sentenced to time served. It's crazy. I mean, it is kind of shocking that they would dismiss the charges against any of them. But there's 6 more defendants left. So what's going to happen with the 6 other defendants? I know this guy, Seawick, right? George Seawick, he has another case. If you guys remember, I think this guy, George Hipro Jr., I think he has one too. Don't quote me on this, but I'm pretty sure. Do you guys remember back, I think it was September of last year, there was a woman that said she was ran off the road on her motorcycle. I think it was her motorcycle. And she said 2 club members did it. And she said it was them guys. They got arrested for it. They must have bonded out. I mean, and then they get caught up in this case. So they had a case pending, and boom, they get caught up in this case. But they dropped the charges against 2 of them. The other guy pleaded out already. And the other guy, Jason Lawless, Pagans biker, admits to role in Wawa brawl that left 6 injured. Bridgeport man sentenced to county jail after pleading guilty in West Norton confrontation involving rival motorcycle club. A member of the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Club has admitted to his role in a violent confrontation with rival biker group that erupted into gunfire and left 6 people injured, including 2 bystanders in West Norrington. And I was right when I told you guys the other day about who was shot in this incident. Quite a few of these guys were shot, the Pagans. I believe it was 2 bystanders, a woman and a man, 1 unknown biker, and 3 Pagans were shot. I can't tell you exactly who they are. I mean, I could figure it out for you guys if you would like to know. I believe Seawick is one of them that got shot. But one of these guys is out while he was recovering from his injuries because they didn't have the means to take care of him in prison. I guess he got shot in the ankle or something like that. So Jason Lawless, 46 of Bridgeport, entered a plea Monday in Montgomery Court to misdemeanor count of simple assault and conspiracy tied to the October 17, 2025 incident in Wawa along West Main Street. Prosecutors said Lawless was part of a group of 9 pagans who targeted 2 members of a rival motorcycle club during the nighttime encounter. According to the testimony in court, Lawless acknowledged that members of the Pagans operated understanding that the rival motorcycle outlaw club groups entered their territory and would be confronted. So this guy, people are like, he didn't rat. Listen, when you got that many co-defendants and you start talking to the prosecutors and telling them shit, what do you call it? I mean, you call it whatever you want. I mean, I'm not in that criminal lifestyle, so I don't know, whatever you think it is, right? They said they confronted them potentially with violence. When the group spotted members of the opposing club at the Wawa, they pulled into the parking lot. Several individuals began attacking them, while Lawless remained nearby to support the group if needed. You see, he tried to make himself less culpable. Says the judge sentenced Lawless to time served and up to 23 months, followed by nearly 2 years of probation because he wanted to get out of prison, resulting in about 4 years of court supervision, according to the article. He was also ordered to have no contact with the victims or witnesses and to stay away from the Wawa where the incident occurred. Lawless is the first of 9 defendants to resolve his case, while the remaining 8 are scheduled to face trial in May on the more serious charges, including aggravated assault and riot. And riot carries a lot of time. I believe it's like 20 years. The case entered on at 9:12 p.m. October 17, 2025. The altercation outside the Wawa on West Main Street in West Norriton, where authorities alleged the pagan members confronted 2 rivals, unknown biker gang members. The encounter escalated into a shooting, which from what I hear is that they attacked the unknown bikers, and then the unknown bikers pulled out a gun, started shooting, and 2 bystanders were shot. I don't know if that's 100%. They said there's video, but we don't have that video. It says the encounter escalated into a shooting and left 6 people wounded. So I believe it was 1 unknown biker, 2 bystanders, and 3 pagans were shot. Prosecutors claimed the pagans surrounded the rival bikers in an attempt to take their club colors, in which they say triggered the confrontation. I mean, of course, no one's going to let you take their cuts, right? According to the report, defense attorneys representing several of the 9 defendants are pushing back on a proposed expert testimony. Lawyers argue that bringing in a gang expert risks encouraging jurors to judge defendants based on their alleged affiliation. And that's 100% truth. Like them bringing in like one of these fucking ATF agents that talk bad about motorcycle clubs all the time. You see them on documentaries and all over the place talking bad, saying they're all bad people. I interviewed a guy last night. Matter of fact, I interviewed the guy last night from Canada. He says that a lot of 1%ers are involved with criminal activity, but I disagree. They don't all sign up to be in 1% clubs to be involved with criminal activity. Everybody in a 1% club is not a criminal. They're not in it to be involved with criminal activity. I don't know what goes on up there in Canada, but we talk a lot about Canada, and when he tells me about the Donnie situation and all that, you guys have been waiting for that one. I'm definitely going to have it ready for you guys soon. So what do you guys think of this situation? 2 members of the Pagans Motorcycle Club have their charges dismissed without prejudice, meaning they could bring the charges back. Hey, Lisa, how are you? Thank you for joining me today. So loud, good afternoon. Shout out to the Boondocks in North Carolina. Hey, Mike Lynch is in the building. Hey, Billy, tell it like it is. You already know. Go check out my interview with Mike Lynch where we break down the George Christie situation. Paula, how are you? Thank you for joining me. Al Rose is in the building. Shout out to BC, Canada. Paula. Billy. Heck of a brawl. 100%. Especially at a Wawa, right? In front of all those cameras. Yo mama's house. What's going on? Ken, what's good? You call him George Christie. Virginia Chaos, what's going on? So I will have the new designs ready for tomorrow. If you guys want to start ordering merch, I will have it out to you very soon. And I got the Hall of Fame ring. Oh, yeah. I got the Hall of Fame ring. Bam. 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 Look at that. Let me see. Can you see it? Bam. Pretty dope, right? It's pretty dope. Finally got it. And the trophy, I think it's in the mail now. So, who else we got in the house? Virginia Chaos. Shout out to you, man. Thank you for joining me today. It's all fun and games until that door slams behind you and you're staring at a green bologna sandwich. It's terrible, man. Chief, what's going on? How are you? Listen, think hard before you get involved with shit, man. You think before you do stuff because it could affect your whole life. Thank you, Al Rose. I appreciate that. Just think about what you do before you do it. It can affect you can end up in prison for a long time for something so small, like stuff that's not worth it. You know, it's not worth it. You get ripped away from your family for what? I mean, is it worth it? No. I mean, you tell me. Do you think it's worth it? Because somebody wore a fucking patch in your neighborhood? I don't know. Maybe other people think it's worth it. I don't think it is. That's just me. I'm not a part of that lifestyle. I'm just here to report on it. But a lot of these guys went to the hospital. One of them didn't go to prison. I'm going to find out exactly who got shot and all that stuff. I'll find that information out for you guys. So, again, 2 of the Pagans that were involved with the Wawa shooting had their charges dismissed without prejudice, meaning they could bring the charges back at any time. I don't know if they'll try to call them in court when they bring these guys to trial. The trial's supposed to start in May. There's another trial that's going to be starting too, a pretty big one. That is the outlaw trial from the bar where they jumped on the black man and they said they were throwing racial slurs out and beating the guy in the bar. That trial should be pretty big. I don't think that bar ever opened again after that situation happened. I think that was a wrap for that bar. Christopher, what's good, man? Awesome show. Thank you. I appreciate that, man. For a prison bologna sandwich. It worth it? Hell no. Thank you, man. I got some major interviews coming up. And there's new developments with the whole Harley Gwendon situation, right? You guys know that there's been a lot of things happening over there near the store, and then the windows got shot up, then they got busted out, and then some kids tried to throw like a Molotov cocktail device type shit through their window, and they ended up getting caught. The 2 kids ended up getting caught, but the police up there, they ain't fucking around, right? So what did they do? They installed cameras all over the place. I guess they put one right next to Harley's shop. So they want to keep everything under surveillance. 24/7. I mean, look how many cameras are on that one thing. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. There are 7 cameras on that one pole. And this is one of many that are in the area up there. So do you think this will deter all the problems that are going on around that area? I hear it's loaded with like homeless people, gang members, all types of people. There's a park right across the street, I think. But do you think this will deter people from doing vandalizing shit and all that? And I asked the interview that I did, hey, Brian, what's up? Donnie won't show now. I mean, the police were there, right? So the guy I interviewed was a former undercover police officer from Canada. He went undercover with the Hells Angels in Canada. And I asked him about all of it. What he thinks about it. And he told me some pretty crazy information. You guys will be surprised when you hear what he says, because I just wanted to know what he thought about this whole situation. And he has some personal interactions with Donnie in the past. You guys will hear about that too. There's a lot in this interview, and it's going to be dropping soon. I got it done, so stay tuned for that one. I got a lot of great interviews on the way. I got probably a good 5 to 8 brand new interviews with brand new people. So you guys will enjoy that. Make sure you check out tonight, 10 o'clock, part 3 of Frank Morocco. Go check out part 1 and part 2. If you're on the members, you can watch all of them right now. Or if you're on Patreon, go subscribe to Spotify. I've been putting videos up on Spotify. But if you want exclusive videos that you can't see anywhere else, go to Patreon. That's the place to go. You will get some really good content, stuff I just can't play on YouTube because of the guidelines and all this. But if you want to get some merch, hit me up. The new designs will be in probably tomorrow. So if you want to get a hoodie or a t-shirt, hit me up. I sell the t-shirts for $40. I sell the hoodies for $60. You could get the "And remember, don't be a bitch," or you could get the "Start your own fucking podcast," or you could get the "Don't let your tongue get your teeth knocked out." People like that one. Or you could get the "If I was you, I would be mad at me too." I think the tattered flag in the back is dope. But yeah, we got a lot of different designs. I'm going to put them all together, and you guys can pick a number and give me your size, and we'll get it done. So thank you guys all for joining me again. To Craig, what's going on? Pops the Clubber, what's good? Again, 2 pagan members have had their charges dropped with prejudice, meaning they can bring the charges back if they wanted to. Criminal charges filed against 2 members of the Pagans Outlaw Motorcycle Club accused of provoking a shootout. I did not know you could get charged with provoking a shootout. That injured 6 people last fall have been dismissed, officials say on Wednesday. Eric Dixon, 33, and Luke Higgins, 29, were charged in October with aggravated assault, conspiracy, and related crimes for the attack, in which police say took place as the Pagans targeted a rival club outside the Wawa in West Nortonton. They were among 9 Pagans implicated in the October 17th encounter with the Unknown Bikers Motorcycle Club, during which 2 bystanders were shot. The man was shot in the jaw, the woman was shot in the abdomen. In a ruling handed down late Tuesday, the judge dismissed the charges against the 2 without prejudice after their attorney argued that there's no evidence that they attacked anyone during the encounter. The two men, according to court filings, were riding with the group when the gunfire erupted. Dixon fled the scene, leaving his motorcycle behind. Remember, there's a picture right here with motorcycles laying down. I mean, I think one of these bikes is his. That might be his right there. Because the two unknown bikers were filling up their gas, right? And these guys are right near the gas. And then this bike, boom, this might be his bike. He was probably like, oh, what the fuck? They started shooting. Just chaos erupting in the parking lot. So he left his bike at the scene. Dixon fled the scene after leaving his motorcycle behind. Higgins drove away afterwards and was arrested in Norristown. Prosecutors declined to comment on the case, nor they say whether they would refile the charges. I mean, I guess they could refile the charges if they wanted to. And it says it was just a coincidence that the Pagans ran into the other club at the Wawa. Dixon thought they were just going to get some gas and then drive to Bethlehem Pike to drink some beers and dance with some girls. He said that's what he signed up for. So what do you guys think's going to happen with this situation? There's 9 defendants. 3 of them are out of commission. One on the top right ended up kind of cooperating with authorities. The 2 there, Luke Higgins and Eric Dixon, charges are dropped, and we got 6 more defendants. And it looks like their trial is going to move forward in May, but there might be more developments. Who knows? I will let you guys know when it comes out and we get more information. Shout out to Mountain Woman sending prayers. I hope she's doing good. Thank you guys all for joining me today. Don't forget, 10 o'clock. Go check it out. If you like this show, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you can get my videos every time they drop. Tell a friend to tell a friend. Tell your mother's brother, sister's friend about Chatting with Staxx, the dopest motorcycle content on YouTube. I appreciate all you guys. And remember, don't be a bitch.
And all new at 5, a major organized crime bust. 23 people under arrest now accused of stealing guns and cash.
Today, police revealed 4 organized crime groups are wreaking havoc.
From aggravated robbery to kidnapping, burglary, and more. Let's take a look at this. New pictures from court documents in this case. These are a few of the people who have been charged. And investigators say the money, tens of thousands of dollars, is all stolen